What's going on, everyone? Before we get started with today's video, I just have to stop and say that everything you're going to see in this video that has gone into this tank is sponsored by flipaquatics.com. Rob himself, always making things possible, always making things happen. Definitely go to the website, check it out. Maybe get yourself some Brightwall products, or maybe you need some Indian almond leaves. Well, we got them in stock. We got plenty of fish in stock, so head over to the website, check it out. And as always, thanks again, Flip Aquatics. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another video. This is I'm filming all these in advance, so this one's will be out after the saltwater video, so you can see the saltwater tank in the background. So a long time coming, it's been in the works, but we are setting up the 40-gallon shrimp tank, the Neocaridina shrimp tank, the Flip Aquatics shrimp tank. It's gonna be awesome. I can't tell you what type of shrimp we're stocking it with, what type of Neocaridina, but I can show you what I do have going on right now, which is gonna be as of right now, I'm actually filling the tank. So I'll go ahead and I'll turn the camera around and I'll show you guys. So this is what we're looking at. We got our driftwood in there. I know there's a glare. I apologize for that. My computer's glaring onto it. So we have our driftwood. I wanted to make like two pieces, have two pieces that curve towards the back, and then it met at the top. But these two pieces caught my eye. I absolutely love them. There's holes in them. There's places for stuff to hide. So I went ahead and picked those out. We actually have Eco-Complete substrate. Here, I'll get closer. Move the glare. I'll go a little bit away, or I'll just come over top. We have the Eco-Complete substrate. If I can get this to stop glaring, I'm sorry, guys. But anyways, we have the Eco-Complete substrate. We have our driftwood. We're gonna go ahead. We're gonna end up surrounding the base in the front of the driftwood with probably some dragonstone. I'm not too sure yet. And then we're gonna get a bunch of live plants in here. It's gonna look really pretty. It's gonna be really nice. As of right now, I'm just gonna get it filled. I'm gonna get the filtration running, and as of right now, we're not going crazy with filtration on this tank. We're just gonna run a hang on the back, and we'll put a intake sponge on it to prevent baby shrimp from getting sucked up in the future and stuff like that. So we'll end up putting an intake sponge on it, but for right now, this will be perfectly fine to do like this and just run as a hang on the back filter. It'll produce enough filtration, stuff like that. We're not going to use sponges, just a simple hang on the back, nothing special. Maybe later on we look at hang on the back canister filters or something like that, but that won't be till down the road. So I don't have everything to finish this tank as of right now, but I did want to at least show you guys the first part of it, and we'll reconvene this video when I have the rest of it. What's going on, guys? We are back with the next segment of the Neocaridina, the Flip Aquatics shrimp tank. So in the background, I did add some dragonstone. Today I have plants to put into the tank, not a ton, just a little bit. I have the filter. So we have two really nice red flame swords. We got two of these. And we have a few pieces of water sprite, actually, that we're gonna use as a floating plant. This stuff's actually just gonna float around the tank on the top, and I'm interested to see how it's gonna transcribe and look, how it's gonna look and stuff like that. And then we have a couple pieces of booze that I have no idea exactly what they are. They were just an assorted booze that we had at Flip Aquatics, but those are the plants we're going to put in. I also have two Cryptic floating down in my guppy tank. There's also a ton of Java moss down there, so we do have a few other options, and we might get more plants at a later date. I'm going to grab the filter. So for filtration, because there is a filter just sitting on there that's just running to circulate the water, we are going to go with the Aqueon Quiet Flow 50. That probably looks backwards to you guys. How do I put it this way? Can you read it? Nope. I don't know how to make that look right. Anyways, this is the Quiet Flow LED Pro from Aqueon. I went ahead and ordered this up. I got it for a 50-gallon tank. That way it filters plenty, and obviously we'll go with an intake sponge on the intake. But it is a 5-stage filtration process through it. So I do like the fact that it has the right here. It's harder to see. Maybe I can point to it on the back of it. Where is it? Right here. So this spot right here is actually a sponge filter type deal that the water passes through before it comes out of the filter to catch any extra stuff. So I'm definitely interested to see how this looks, how this works, and we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna get the plants in, and we're gonna get the filter on, and I will meet back up with you guys as soon as I do that. All right. So the plants are in the tank. Before I set it up and put it on the tank and hook it up, I wanted to do an unboxing of the Aqueon Quiet Flow 50. So we're gonna open this up. We're gonna go through, look at all the components, and then if you guys were to want to like this, you could also get one for yourself. But we opened the box. Excuse me. Very nice, really nice. It's all wrapped. I don't want to say it would be like a plastic wrap, like a cellophane or something. Let's get it out of the box here. All right, so it's all in one. Everything's packaged in the filter. So let's set this down. We'll set the box to the side, and we will go ahead and we will open this up. Let's grab our scissors. Get a little cut there. I love unboxing new stuff. So we have the filter. There goes a information card. Coupon. It's actually a coupon. $2 off any one package of Aqueon fish food. So that's pretty cool. Comes with the instruction manual. Came with another coupon, save $2 off any one bottle of Aqueon Water Care, 4 ounce or larger, all varieties. So that's pretty cool. Let's set that stuff to the side. So it's actually kind of nice. They taped both sides, so it wouldn't pop open or nothing. So let's see if we can get this tape up. Don't have much for fingernails. Oh, there goes one. And there's two. So that wasn't too bad to get off. So we're gonna go ahead. We are gonna pop this open. If you look in there, I don't know if it'll show on camera. There it is. That's those two little prongs. That's actually, it looks like a power prong because it is a LED. So, and that's one of the first things in here is the LED sensor that tells you when your filtration pads need changed. So we got our filtration pad, and that's actually pretty big. We also have, and this is what I was talking about before I opened it. Whoop! I dropped it. This piece sits at the output, and then the water flows through this little foam piece here, and it's kind of like an extra polishing pad or something, I guess you could say. So set that down. We have our intake tube, and I'm assuming it's extendable. So get that to sit there. Yep, extendable. And that looks about as far as it goes, which is about a foot long, I would say. Yeah, that's as far as it goes because that just pops off. All right, so we're gonna leave that like that as long as it'll go, and then we can see how it sits in the tank and how far we want to adjust it, because on this one it actually brings the water up through here, through the bottom, and this looks like it does unclip. Yep, it does. So the motor does come out, the motor impeller, but does come out, so you can clean it, and then you're left with just the casing, and it's just a quick snap in, and it goes back in. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna rinse all this, get all these little pieces of foam and stuff out of this thing, and then I'm gonna get it on the tank, and I'm gonna show you guys how good it works. All right, guys, so plants are in. We got a piece of boost there. Our two swords are in the back. We have two more pieces of boost in the wood here. I did not glue any of the boost. I just let it be. I kind of stuck it in the notches in the wood. We have water spray floating. Let me pull the light forward. Our water spray is floating. It's gonna have a little bit of an issue getting pushed down by the filter, but this filter is incredibly quiet. It is incredibly simple to put together and, you know, start. And because the pump sits down here basically in the water and your pump's not inside, it doesn't really have to suck as hard to get the water up into it, but you still want to put a little bit of the water from the tank in here just to help it out. Never started dry. So the pump works very well. We have our LED indicator put together. It's on there. We have our filtration media. We have, oh, that went in the water. Okay, I'm gonna have to dry that off because there's batteries in that. But we have our filtration. This pad actually has activated carbon in it to help polish the water. And then you just have this extra pad here. So there's not a whole lot of filtration in here. And that's really it, guys. That's all that there is to this filter. I'm thinking I should go ahead. We're just, sorry, I didn't realize my finger was on the camera. We're just gonna put this on. We're just, it's dry. It's all right. We're gonna put that on there. That's basically it, guys. So the next step in this tank will be stocking with the shrimp. There's some duckweed floating in there, but the next thing will be stocking it with shrimp. So if you guys like this video, I hope you did. Definitely leave a like down below. If you have anything to say, drop it down in the comments. You know I love to hear from you guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. If you thought I was gonna end the video there, sadly mistaken. I'm not gonna leave you guys hanging without stock in this tank. It might be a day later that I'm finishing the video, but we are here. Wait till I flip this camera around and show you what we have drip acclimating right now. There it is. We're stocking the Neocaridina tank with red Rillies. Look at these guys. There's a few low grades in here, but for the most part, these are all high grade red Rillies. And these guys are awesome. I don't know how many are actually in here because I didn't count them, but there's a ton of them. This tank is going to be completely stocked, and it is going to be one for the books, guys. All right, so it is time to get these guys in the water. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to pull this netting out. And of course we use the netting as a as something for them to cling to. It's a little bit harder to see in this little 5-gallon bucket. I think that's a piece. Nope. There it is. It's right here. Okay. So, we got our netting out. We're gonna take our net. We got a clean net here. I'm gonna go ahead and move my hand there. And we're gonna scoop. Oh, there's still a piece of netting in there. So we will go ahead, we will drop the first group into the tank. There's a few of them that don't want to come off the net. I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna get the rest of these guys in, and then I will show you guys what we're looking like after. So, turns out I forgot to film the rest of the video. So you guys are gonna see this tank pretty much completely done. Don't mind my betas and my guppies down there. So here we go, the 40-gallon shrimp tank, stocked with red Rillies. So we got a Cryptic here that I had from that's actually one that we grew in the Flipple Evo tank. And then we got this plant, I have no idea what it is. It came on my order with the flame moss that you will see is sitting there. And then there's some up here on the driftwood, and then there's Java moss in here that was mine. You know, flame moss all around, some moss there. It's all over the place. And then we got some Bucephalandra up here. No idea what it is, what type of boost it is. We got water sprite floating. We got 2 red flame swords in the back. This tank has really turned out to be something incredible. Just watching all these shrimp just hanging out. There's one right there. And just watching them eat, feeding them every day. It's just awesome to have this tank behind my desk, be able to look back and just see how much color, how awesome it is just to see all this coming together as it grows in. I'm not entirely sure on what that plant is right there. It came on my order for the red flame, or not the red flame, the flame moss, when I ordered that from Dustin's Fish Tanks. Be sure to check him out as well, guys. Awesome place to get plants. But we got our red Rillies hanging out. There's been plenty of molts in here. We have lost a few, which I did expect to happen. I did see a couple babies already though. I mean, the shrimp are just everywhere. I don't know the exact amount of shrimp that went into this tank, but it was a lot. So once again, shout out to Flip Aquatics for making this all happen. Rob is the absolute man. That's my right hand guy, and he always brings the best to the table when it comes to shrimp. These guys are just incredible. I hope you guys liked this tank. I hope you enjoyed the creation of this video. I know it was a little bit long, but I think it was worth it. And in the long run, this moss is not going to stay here. That's just where it's growing. It's actually on a plastic filter piece for a waterfall filter, just because it had the holes in it for me to stick it into and let it attach itself. But that's just where it's growing, because down here we have a whole tank of Java moss growing, and there's also Java moss down here, and there's only one plant in there. We're just kind of seeing if that grows. But anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed this tank. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like down below. Hit that subscribe button if you're not already. Ring that notification bell. That way you get a notification anytime that I upload a video. And I appreciate so much support from you guys. You guys are incredible. So without further ado, I'll see you guys in the next one.